What's up everybody, and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to take a full look at this 2022 Mercedes Benz S580 4Matic sedan. We're going to do a full point of view look at see what this luxury car has to offer. First off, you're going to notice how nice and flush this is, and just doing that, it opens up and we can check out this beautiful vehicle. So let's see what is powering this car. Two pulls of that, we can pop this hood. Underneath the hood, we are going to find a 4-liter bi-turbocharged 8-cylinder engine with a mild hybrid system. It makes 495 horsepower with 516 pound-feet of torque, 9-speed automatic transmission, of course, all-wheel drive vehicle, all-wheel steering as well. Super cool for this, but really nicely compact engine sitting inside of here. Taking a look at the exterior, this thing is super classy. We of course get some LED headlights. I like all the different bulbs you can see. Just looks really cool. And then you get some nice contours, of course parking sensors, chrome trim all around just to give it that classy touch. And I like the splitter, kind of gives it a more sporty vibe. All this chrome within the grille. Massive section in the center that has like a chrome design to make it look like the grille. But this is your safety sensor, forward-facing camera, two of the Mercedes logos. Pretty sweet looking car. It looks like a Mercedes, pretty much what you would expect an S-Class to look like. Nice and updated, of course, for 2022. Huge hood. You can see sharp lines towards the windshield, which is blue, which is pretty cool to see, but definitely a pretty nice looking ride. We also get these AMG wheels, 21-inch diameters, really cool design with a two-tone and a massive set of calipers. You're also going to see a pretty sharp line going all the way through the side profile to the taillights. Chrome trim down below that, and of course you already saw the mirror and the door handle situation, which is really classy and luxurious. More of this chrome trim, as well as that kind of greenish blue tint on all the glass. All glass on the roof for this full panoramic roof. And then if we take a look at the side profile, Mercedes does such a good job. The proportions are really nice. It looks like a big luxury sedan. That's of course what this S-Class is. These are their flagship luxury cars, aside from of course a Maybach, but really classy. I like how the taillights are also kind of integrated into the bodywork. We got all of your badges on it, some more chrome trim, and then sensors in the back, kind of what you would expect. I like the little bit of chrome and gloss black you get for the diffuser. It's definitely a really good looking vehicle. On the key fob, you can of course press the button and you can check out the trunk. Pretty cool looking key fob as well. I like the fit and finish to it, looks pretty nice. But you get so much space in here. I mean, really, this is a big car. Lots of room, hidden storage as well. And of course, this is all power. In back, the back seats are the place to be. Honestly, anything in this car is the place to be. But we have ambient lighting. We have power sunshades as well. You have all your controls. You even get memory seating, heated and ventilated, and all of your power controls. This button will do the side shade, and this one will do the rear shade. But back here, we get a garnet red Nappa leather interior, pillow top, nice center console as well. And you get some storage in it, a nice spot for like a tablet or something. But beautiful interior. Get some climate vents, all of your different plugs down here, ton of storage, and then more vents. Hopping inside now. I'm 5'11" and I have so much space. This seriously is a place to be. Nice glass on the roof and everything. You can see the ambient lighting. I mean, you cannot go wrong being the back of an S-Class. This is a great place to be. Now let's go to the business end, the owner of the car, where they will be sitting. So up here we have all the same controls, the Nappa leather and lighting. You have your headlight controls are over here, heated and ventilated of course. Nice aluminum accents. And of course all that same red with the pillow top. Such a nice interior. So, fire it up. You get all the ambient lighting. Pretty cool carbon fiber type design. And then the gauges are kind of configurable. It's a pretty cool look. Just hitting this home button over here, you can swipe left and right and see like a normal view and really just adjust it. Full screen map, your assistance. Pretty sweet the way everything is laid out. A very simple design. Cruise control settings are on the left, some Bluetooth and audio controls, and you even get paddle shifters. The stock on the right side is your gear select. That's how you go from park neutral drive And we have some controls on the left for your turn signal, wiper blades, more of this material, and then all the leather along the top, lighting and air vents. And I like whenever you do the climate controls, if you do it hotter, you can see the red going all the way around. And then if you go colder, it switches to blue and goes all the way around. So from here, we have our home button, and you have a lot of different controls here. You can see everything popping up. You can see settings within the car. You can adjust everything in it. And quite honestly, I haven't been around too many Mercedes, but this is actually really easy to get used to. It's not crazy like it might look. It might look a little intimidating, but honestly, everything is pretty straightforward. You have climate settings as well you're able to adjust. And then the car icon here is a pretty good shortcut to get into a few things. Now from here, this 3D car, it may not come off on camera, but in person, it makes this whole gauge cluster go from just a flat screen to a three-dimensional design. Again, it may not come off on camera, but when it's in the 3D look, you can tell this red thing is like a big tunnel. It looks so cool. So that's just a neat little aspect. A few more controls you're able to adjust on here. And then going into reverse, you get your backup camera, really HD graphics. You can see the whole top down. You can adjust it, see different types of views. If I go into drive now, you can see it'll kind of change on other ones. But a lot of information here, again, not too crazy. This dynamic button, you can adjust all your drive modes. You can use touchscreen as well, depending on what you want to do, or just use the arrow button down below. And then we have a touch-sensitive fingerprint scanner on off for the screen and volume controls, and then some piano black with more of the red leather and storage back behind here. Opening this up, we get some plugs, storage, and cup holders. And you're also going to get wireless phone charging. And then we have the dual armrest with quite a lot of space. Glove box is pretty typical, as you would expect, but seriously, just such a beautiful interior. You see the panes of glass. You have the button up here, which is going to close and open the rear one. And then this one here, you can use your finger to touch it. Just kind of swipe it, and it'll close. And then you have a button you can also physically press. You can see how it stopped when I touched it. And then you can just pull it back or something. More lighting up top, and then a nice Alcantara headliner. Beautiful car to be in. Let's go for a spin. All right, so we are setting off now in the S-Class, just in comfort mode, normal gauge cluster. Giving it some gas. This thing is quick. It really packs a nice linear power delivery from that twin turbo. And of course, the mild hybrid helps down the lower RPM to just pick up any lag from, of course, a gas engine. But this thing is so incredibly smooth and comfortable to drive. And I have the 3D view on right now. It looks so cool. I don't know if it'll come off on camera, but in person, the map is literally behind the gauges. It is so cool how it looks. And all the different screens, it's literally like 3D glasses looking at something. That looks like I'm looking through a tunnel. It is so cool. But this car is incredibly luxurious and comfortable. I just don't have to speak loudly. Steering intervention, all the safety stuff works really well. Comfortable seats, great view out. You know, pretty big windshield. You can see that Mercedes logo way down there. All the mirrors are going to do a really good job. And visibility for being a larger car is pretty good. Over my right shoulder, really don't have any blind spots. Huge glass behind you. And of course you can put those rear headrests down. But just normal driving, this thing is so incredibly comfortable. And I'm really impressed with how easy this all actually is. I feel like Mercedes in the past, there were too many redundancies with how you could control different aspects. I really like how you have your hand controls, which makes it simple to use. So it's just so easy to go over everything. And right now the cruise control is even set up with the speed limit, so it's actually automatically adjusting my speed based on where I am. So I like how it just works so well. Right there, it's telling me I should probably put my hands on the wheel a little bit, but I like just how simple everything is in this car while yet being insanely like tech savvy, futuristic, and it's a very cool place to be. Like, this is really a nice, comfortable place to be. You could go on any road trip and just be in pure comfort the whole way. This car is not going to exhaust you at all. As far as some of the fun factors, the performance, the drive modes doesn't really make the biggest of difference for being, you know, a full top tier luxury car. Obviously the Sport Plus mode isn't going to turn it into an AMG GT. You know, obviously it's not that kind of car. However, it firms up the suspension a little bit, transmission gets a little bit more responsive, and it starts to become a little bit more peppy of a car. It is powerful. it is just effortless acceleration. You're basically sitting on your most comfortable couch and it just goes. So it's really cool to be in such a comfortable, luxurious car that has that acceleration. It doesn't hit you like a sports car would. It's just very fluid, luxurious acceleration, I would say. So I like how when you are on the Sport Plus, you know, you can have a little bit extra fun with it. You get to hear that V8. Handling is not too bad, but you can definitely feel a lot of body sway. So it's not a sports car, however, it's got some good sporty touches to it. But if we just go back into the comfort mode and everything, automatic, I mean, it's just, luxury is the name of the game. This is luxury at its finest, and it is truly an incredibly comfortable car with so much usable technology and style to where you feel like you're in something way above and beyond and just really luxurious.